Hey, there you are. Well, I'm stately, and it's 6 o'clock, so I guess it's time to play some Minecraft. Let me get out of mod mode here. There we go, that's better. And it's the middle of the night, and it's raining on the zoo island, so let's do something about that. Burn, baby, burn. Really? Are you not dead yet? In the face. Okay, so today we are going to get started pathing this place out, I guess, right? That sounds like a plan. That is too bad, Noble Gases. First day back tomorrow? I think you mentioned that. Scree! So, this is what we got. This is basically kind of a horseshoe here, and then back there we have a slightly more usefully shaped island. So what I think we're going to do here is set up a path that goes from the big island down here and across the horseshoe. Freshman only day. Kind of so you can get used to the place. Well, fair enough. At least after that you'll have a full 2 days off, right? That's always nice. This is the other island. This is basically the biggest single area of land that we have here, so I think this is going to be kind of like the core of the place for starters. And we can do, you know, the animal exhibits here. We can do the easier stuff here. And then as we expand out that way, we can make the more exotic exhibits on the horseshoe island back there. And then I was thinking we could, on this side, because the path would end over there, right? It would go all the way around back, over here, around here. But I was thinking on this side we can have a tunnel and have the underwater exhibits in the harbor here. So you'd go through a tunnel there, and then you'd have maybe an exhibit for the Guardians and an exhibit for the, I guess, squid. There they are. Hey, squid. And then you have another tunnel coming out this way, and that would basically close the loop, so you'd be able to walk around the entire thing. That's what I'm thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten stuff out a little bit here so we get some good building areas, and I'm going to start running the path from the back there. And I think we'll have like make a pond. Well, the thing is we're surrounded by water. I'd rather use like the existing water and maybe wall it off with glass, or you know, make a water dome inside the harbor or something like that. Hey, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, welcome. My name is Stately. This is play.1mc3.com. You're welcome to join us. And then like here we'll have the entrance. This will be the main entrance. You'll come here by boat because, you know, there's it's an island. There's not much you can do otherwise. Although maybe we'll set up a rail line from spawn at some point. That might be a cool idea. That is for future concern, though. For now, Noble, what up, man? For now, I am going to get started over here, and I had a bunch of dirt, but I'm not sure where I put it. I put down a couple of chests somewhere, and I think the somewhere in question was kind of a stupid somewhere. So I'm gonna just start digging here, and we'll use that material to flatten the rest out a little bit. I'm not gonna like completely terraform this. I am going to lower it so that we get bigger flat areas to work in. And I think we're gonna take the hilltop here down by 2 blocks, maybe 3. And there goes Noble again. Thank you. I'm just kind of indicating what I want broken, and then Noble shows up and makes it all go away. Hey Turkey, how you doing, man? Zex is in local chat. Got a bunch of new features to show you guys today. We got the new chat system up and running, and it hasn't exploded yet, apparently. And we have a new ticketing system that's much less miserable than the old one. Both of them written from scratch with your input. So hopefully it will meet with your approval as well. So I think this is probably just about okay. There's one. Noble Gas has filed a ticket just now. Some of the major differences with the tickets are you're actually going to be able to see your tickets and be notified when people close them or comment on them. Yeah, I saw that, Noble. It showed up on my screen. You need to do /ticks help. So you do /ticket to file a ticket, just like before. You do /ticks, T-I-X, or /tickets to manage your tickets, to look at your open and closed tickets, that kind of thing. And the new system does allow you to see all of your closed tickets. It allows you to see all of your comments. You'll be notified right away if somebody closes a ticket of yours, or if you're not online, you'll be notified the next time you're on when somebody closes a ticket of yours. So this pond is going to go away for now. It's not big enough to like do anything natural featurey with it. So let's just get rid of it for now. And you know, if we need a pond later, we can always add a pond. Okay. Apparently I've forgotten how to place dirt blocks. Alright. Same thing over here. Let's get rid of this pond. We're working on the zoo turkey. Not really building anything so much yet, but we're getting started putting the roads down and the infrastructure, so that at some point people can start building their zoo exhibits. Should be fun. You should come build something too. Yeah, not so much the chickens. We will do like the cows and pigs and everything, but we're just going to have like a petting zoo with a couple of each of them. We're not going to have a cow exhibit. That's just lame. Really? Not feeling the motivation right now? It'll come back. I get like that occasionally. Just kind of don't feel like doing anything. Just smoothing things out a little bit here. Again, I don't want to go overboard. If you want to build but can't. Yeah, start with something small to kind of get back into the spirit of the thing. Let's see. Yeah, that should be fine. Just trying to work out where we go from here. So let's lower this area in the middle so that we can have kind of a more natural path. And we'll keep the hills on the sides. Because that'll look cool. Yay, turkey. Go turkey. It's your birthday. Go turkey. It's your birthday. Well, come help out, man. Birthday's over. Well, you'll get another one next year. Let's see. That's looking a little more navigable. It was a very short birthday. 30 seconds ago it was your birthday, and now it's not. Well, I do have a shovel, but at some point, if we're going to do a lot of terraforming, I'm going to need a better one than this. There you go. Just flatten an entire island out of sheer spite. The hell? What does what mean? Nothing means anything. Everything is meaningless. Alright, so let's get this filled up. I have a lot of dirt. I just don't know where. So let me see if I can find my old chests. Well, old. I placed them yesterday. Oh, here we go. I can chop this down a little bit. Besides my stream. Oh, I don't know, man. If everything's meaningless, you'd have to include the stream. Let's be honest. Me playing Minecraft a couple hours every day in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't really amount to a whole lot. Who doesn't like puppies? Puppies are awesome. You gave me a shovel? So you did. You gave me a very nice shovel too, thank you. This is a dangerous weapon, a shovel like this. But it does make sculpting the landscape a heck of a lot easier. A spoon? Well, technically that's pretty close. Just got the scale a little bit off, I guess. Alright, let's see. What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? Place all the dirts. No, I ate my soup with a shovel. Just a very little one. It's coming along. And in this area here as well. Don't make fun of Joe. No taunt Joe. Cool. Alright, so we got a nice area here. This is kind of going to be the basic zoo. We'll have like the petting zoo somewhere around here, and then we'll have like maybe a bear exhibit. Some of the easier stuff to get we'll have it back here. And then we can expand backwards, and that way we don't end up with a zoo that looks really empty because a lot of the exhibits aren't there. We're just going to start with the easy stuff, and as we move farther back, we'll build the more difficult exhibits because, you know, those are going to happen later than the easy ones anyway. One thing I was thinking is we need ocelots and we need a chicken dispenser. We need a way that people can pay a $1 to feed a chicken to the ocelots. I know that's cruel for the chicken, but the ocelots will appreciate it. Okay, let's take this down one. Ocelots will be hard. We'll have to get them into boats, obviously. Okay, so we don't have an exact plan for the spawn area yet. If anybody wants to, go get maybe 6 or 7 stacks of sand so we can fill this in. I think it would be nice to have a beachy area here so that we at least have some variety in the terrain. They're definitely not going to be the hardest thing to do. There are a lot harder things to get our hands on than ocelots. Nobody's denying that. Zex, you up for a quick trip to the quarry west of Dusty Peaks to get a bunch of sand. Whoops. I don't know if that was a yes or if he just walked away. Go away. I'm out of sand. Alright, well, that's all I got. That's all he came with. That's awesome, Zex. Thank you. Just 5 or 6 stacks. We don't need a whole lot. We don't have a shovel. Jeez. I got this crappy shovel. It should be enough for, like... Oh, you got some more? Cool. Sorry. I guess Noble already has a bunch of sand, so maybe it's not necessary, Zex. Hey, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube and you want to join us, that URL is play.1mc3.com. And if you just want to watch, that's cool too. Consider giving me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. I stream on both. And if you're ever like really bored, check out my YouTube channel. I have like 925 episodes of me doing this. I think by last count it was enough to watch me play Minecraft 24 hours a day for an entire month, which I do not recommend. But, you know, if you're ever like really bored for an entire month, who knows? Really? Alright, that's not really necessary. Go ahead, Zex. I mean, whatever. It's all good. Okay, so let's actually get started on the road. Yeah, exactly. Binge watch me for literally 2 months straight. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to kind of pick an arbitrary starting point where we'll say that's the entrance, that's where the boats will arrive, so we'll have a dock. And I think that'll be somewhere on this island. So this island will basically be the entrance plaza. There'll probably be a couple of big buildings here. We don't need to worry too much about pathing this out. What we're going to do is we're going to start... Wait, I already had... Oh, jeez. Brain's not firing on all cylinders today, I guess, for a change. We're going to kind of mark it out. Now, we're going to go with a basic 2-wide path here. And we're going to try to stick to either diagonals or straight lines, I think. Just for the sake of being able to make nice looking paths. Because, you know, pathing gets more complicated as you make the curves more intricate, especially when you're trying to go around corners and up slopes. It just kind of all gets sloppy real fast. So we're going to try to keep it reasonably straightforward. It's still not going to be, you know, super easy. You know what? Let's just get rid of the hill on this side. We can leave that one in, but if we flatten this out, we'll have room for more stuff on this island. Also, it's suddenly very easy, thanks to Noble's generous shovel gift. I'm not seeing anything on Twitch or YouTube chat. Let me reload these very quick in case they exploded. Maybe it's just a quiet day. That happens too. Let's just keep going. Maybe we leave it one block up, just to have a little bit of terrain. That looks all right. It's kind of satisfying to do. I don't do it very often, but it is very satisfying. Lots and lots of dirt. Don't throw it away. We're probably going to need to do more terraforming at some point, so make sure you save all of the extra dirt. And then as far as flattening it out goes, I think we should go ahead and just replace all of this stone so that we don't have to worry about it. Hey, see, it was a bunch of YouTube chat. I just wasn't seeing it. How you doing, guys?
Hi-yo.
Thank you for making me feel not completely alone. Hey, Zippy, what's up, man?
Not much, just listening.
Cool. You read about the new moderator features?
See.
It's awesome. We got so many new ways to irritate you guys.
I'm fine with that.
I know you are. So the new ticket system, you might remember that the old ticket system was already not very good. And then I had to switch over to the absolutely terrible ticket system because the old ticket system didn't support 112. So finally, I gave up on trying to find a good Bungie ticket system, and I wrote one myself in script. Which means that I can do all of the cool things. No, I'm not Rainbow. I am working on the zoo. I don't know if Rainbow's on stream. Let's see. So that looks pretty good.
I'll let her know.
Okay. But from your perspective, from the perspective of a player, what's really changed is that you now have the ability to close your own ticket if you open a ticket by accident. Oh, there's that song again. You know the song. The song that's this song. Hey, Piggy. What you up to? It allows you also to see your open tickets and see your closed tickets. And we'll do a quick demonstration in just a second, I think. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. I think we'll go over to like here, and then we'll go down diagonally down the slope. Should pay more attention to the bubbles. Oh, were you drowning? I didn't even see that. Sorry, man. That's rough. And then what? What do we do over here? We're going to go up this plateau, right? And then we're going to head over that way. So, let's see. I think what we want to do is kind of go up gradually. So if we were to like go diagonally to here and then go up this way, it wouldn't have to be too steep. GG, Zex. GG. And we'll go down diagonally as well. So remember, guys, these are guidelines. You don't have to stick to these exactly. That would be silly. They're just kind of meant to indicate what and how. And then we have a pretty high hill here, and I don't want to get rid of it completely. But that said, right now, I think this section is good enough to start with. So if you guys want to just like kind of choose a section and get to work on it, we can get these going. Although maybe it would be best if we just have one person working from one side and one from the other. Yeah, the shark hill is cool. Exactly. What do you do with them again? Yeah, they're cosmetic. Loot crates are cosmetic. You can either get a regular head, or occasionally you'll get a magic head, which is a head that has special properties, particle effects specifically. I'm a little scatterbrained today. I've been staring at code like since I got up this morning. I finally got everything more or less working. Okay, so this is kind of our entrance area, right? That's what we decided. I don't have a date for that yet. Patience. I do want to add the artworks from PvE. We might need to flatten this area out a little bit more. If that's going to be the entrance, if like here's where we put the dock. We're going to have to work on that. Let's see, probably want to go to about there and then diagonally. That looks just about right. A little further, and this will be like the official beginning of the road for now. Alright, so I have a bunch of slabs on me. The design we have calls for slabs at the ground level. We're not going to sink them. We're not going to countersink the slabs, so we're going to go basically like that. And for the diagonals, what we do is we basically just put down... I know this is stupid, but this shovel is patently unsuited for digging out a few blocks at a time. Should have kept that other one. So for the diagonals, we put in these little 3-block arrows, one after the other, and that has the benefit of when you're going upstairs, you can just do this. The only thing you need to bear in mind is that when you're going down again, you kind of have to think about it backwards. Otherwise, you get these weird-looking roads that look different from different directions. I guess if I'm careful, I can do this. So here we're going to start going up, so that's going to go like that, and then the next level up is just going to be like this, right? That's a simple way to do attractive diagonals on slopes, and you can do this with stairs, it'll still work, but we're trying to avoid stairs except maybe in a few key spots where it's going to be decorative. This works, just keep going. Okay, or don't. That's fine too. Collaboration, guys. This is how you get stuff done. Oh, are we just digging up everything and then putting it back after we're done? I mean, okay, alright, that's... That works. Got one person digging in front of us, and we got one person putting stuff back behind us. And that'll work. A little silly, but it'll work. Oops. And we're right about where we want to be now, so we can start going straight. So if you're digging stuff out here, do we want... No, I think we just want grass material directly next to the thing on either side. We're going to have maybe hedges or something like that along the sides. In some places, we're going to just vary it a little bit. And maybe in some places we'll have like little stoops. But we'll see about that. For now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, we're down to ground level. And there we go. Am I the only one who has birch? Here, take some birch, make slabs. I'm using slabs here just to save on materials. Because we did chop down all of the birch in this frickin' forest. On this entire island, basically, but we are not, by any stretch of the imagination, in possession of everything we need. We still got a ways to go. So I kind of like to lead the slopes when I can, because this allows you to pretty easily like put posts here or something that look nice. Instead of like cutting into the slope where you end up with a bunch of barren dirt on the sides. So like here we go, well here I guess we'd go like this, right? Collaboration gone wild! Good. So again, we'll put things like posts on the side of these to pretty it up. I'm not worried about the exact look of the thing yet. We're just trying to get the path sorted for now. Get a good idea of how it's going to look. And this will allow people to start planning out their exhibits as well, because they'll have a good idea of how much room they have. My inventory full? Nah, man. I got plenty of inventory. Hi, floofs. Also, I am opt. I don't like being opt because I get all kinds of irritating debug messages when I'm opt. Floof says I'm a butt nugget on Twitch. She's not technically speaking wrong, but it's not necessary to point it out all the time. I'm very sensitive, you know. Should ban Floofy from the zoo. That might be safe. I think it might be for the best for all of us if Floofy's wasn't allowed too near the bunny exhibit, for example. Okay, and we're going to go down and down some more, and like here where it's right next to the water, we'll put in a little stone retainer next to it, just so that we have an excuse to vary the look of the stuff a little bit. So we are going from, and well, basically all of the animals agreed for our own safety and theirs. So this is where we start going diagonal, and we need to head over to here, and this is where we'll have a staircase. And I'm not quite sure how that's going to look yet, but we'll sort it out. T Maze, welcome to the stream. How are you, man? We're working on the design for the zoo here. We're doing the paths right now for the first section. We started kind of doing some terraforming yesterday. Oh, absolutely. Hold on, we are actually... Thank you for the sub, Young Kill. I appreciate it. What are we doing here? No, I screwed up. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Our ground level is... Well, not in the water, but what we'll do is we'll put down a retainer next to it. We'll have a cobble or a stone retaining wall. And then there'll be like a little railing, and you can look out over the ocean. Maybe we'll have like a little balcony here in the middle where you can kind of stand and ponder the beauty of the sea. And then here it kind of goes down, so let's just go ahead and do this. And we'll start doing the diagonals. A diving board. You know, some kind of like interactive stuff might be fun if we can come up with something cool. I mean, like an animal feeding thing where you either feed sheep to the wolves or feed chickens to the cats. But what I remembered, I had a killatorium on a server once. I was the villager breeder for the town I was a member of. And I had built an arena specifically meant to kill villagers. This was salsa music? Saucy. Salsa! Yeah, come on over, sure. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could have like a coin-operated machine where you put in a Q-buck and a villager gets fed to the zombies. Because Lord knows a lot of us are going to end up with way more villagers than we need. And it would be freaking hilarious if we could just, like, feed them to zombies on demand. What do you guys think? Can we do that?
See?
I think that would be awesome. Very, very politically incorrect, but awesome. Hey, DJ. Sorry, did I not mention you? I thought I said something to you earlier. A village habitat? Maybe what we could do is put a bunch of villagers just in the zoo as kind of like the visitors that could be walking around freely. I mean, if we can light this place up well enough that no mobs spawn, the villagers are going to be safe, right? So we could set up some kind of cool... some kind of cool, like, visitor setup where they're just, you know, free to wander around. We could do that with some of the passive mobs, too. You know, a lot of zoos, you'll have the peacocks roaming around freely. We could just have some rabbits hopping around all over the place. Of course, they'll probably spawn anyway.
You should tunnel that part.
Tunnel where?
The part of the path you're looking at right now.
Oh, we are going to do a tunnel, but not here. So because we have a bunch of flat room up here, I want the road to kind of go up. And then I'm thinking this section here, because it's not big enough to put any exhibits or anything next to it, we keep it flat and we put it on raised stilts. So it's kind of a raised walkway through here. And maybe we can have like trees and bushes and stuff underneath it.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
I think that might be cool. It's a terrible way to make money. Wait, what's a terrible way to make money, Diamond King? I'm not sure I understand. Oops. So the path is kind of coming along already. There's a couple places where we're probably going to want to trim back the dirt a little bit. But right now what I need to do is I need to grab some spruce blocks from wherever I hid them and make some stairs to come up here. Not spruce, birch. Can't believe I'm using birch for the arenas. But what we could do is, you know those mystery houses, those hokey tourist attractions you have all over the place? One of the attractions here could be the upside down house. So maybe we could like put in a couple of upside down villagers and have an upside down cow in the yard or something. That might be fun. Right now, I don't think we need anything in the way of supplies. Wait, no. Noble says otherwise. And Noble does have a bunch of supplies lined up already, so I don't know what he needs specifically right now. Killing villagers? It's not a way to make money. It's a way to amuse yourself during the long, lonely winter nights. You go out and you murder some villagers. Okay, we should be good here for stairs for now. Let's head on back. Oh, that haste beacon, man. I love it. You still are. Oh. That makes me sad. I don't know if there's anybody out there who can maybe go pick up Rainbow Smash and show her the way over here. Hey Floofs, you're a dork. Where are you, dork? You gonna come over and help out with the zoo? And back to the diagonals again. And then here, like I said, we'll do some kind of raised walkway. Maybe a different material for the raised walkway. What's a good slab material that would do for the walkway? Should we just make it stone? Stone brick, maybe? It kind of doesn't make sense. Oh, right, yeah, we weren't allowing floofies anywhere close to the zoo. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. We might be in trouble now. Do you think smooth stone would look good here? Should we just like keep going with the birch and make a nice like system of support beams around it to pretty it up? I think the surface should be a different material, even if it's just a different color wood. Does anybody have just oak? Just a bunch of oak? We can go get some. I mean, it's not like oak is hard to come by. That said, we did chop down every single birch tree within the line of sight. What we're doing right now, Floofs, is kind of putting down the road, but you could, in theory, if you wanted to help out, bring maybe a stack of oak wood over. And that's kind of where we are right now. I think we'll go down to here. Like I said, then we'll do a walkway over to here. We'll keep it diagonal until we hit this. And then this area here is, I'm not quite sure about yet, but that's kind of the end of the area for now. Is there oak in the donation chest? Okay, so we're probably going to have like 1 or 2 habitats here. Let's do just a couple of branches. Little side paths where we can split spaces out a little bit. Like here, for example, we can easily have one thing on either side, right? So we'll do path heading out this way. Roger that. And then maybe we can even have something on the beach here. That would be cool, right? Hey, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you want to join, the URL is play.1mc3.com. We do public PvE mostly. I stream here every day, most days, or 6 Pacific, as it is now. Some days I don't. I'm kind of more of a cat person myself too. I don't trust anything that loves you unconditionally. That seems like moral cowardice to me. I'm kind of joking, but only a little. Alright, take it easy, Turkey. See you next time. I'm just... Yeah, but they're always so happy to see you. Alright, we'll just stop there, because whatever we have here is probably going to just walk up to it like that. So we'll have something here. We'll have something here. And then there's plenty of room over here for something neat. We'll put some bushes and trees on the hill in the back to just create some framing, right? We're not just putting exhibits together. We're trying to create an area that looks good too. And then we'll do a few more little side paths here. We'll set something up over here that can go out to 1 or maybe 2 exhibits. And this is all stuff we can move around if the actual builds necessitate it. And I'm thinking if we go all the... Well, do we want to go all the way back here? We've got plenty of room for something neat here. We've got plenty of room for something neat here. So what we could do is maybe go back to here, and then we'll still have room at the back for something. There's no reason for these paths to go all the way to the water, right? The water isn't a feature in its own right. You know what? Let's talk about that a little bit. So, I talked very briefly about the new... I'm going to sleep. About the new ticketing system earlier, but let me show you some stuff. Well, the thing is, the old me command is actually disabled. Chan me does the same thing as /me. Wasn't there a bed here somewhere? Did I lose the bed again? I'm just looking for a place to sleep. Anybody else wants to sleep, I'd appreciate it. Save me some time. It's not inconceivable. See? Doesn't this look much better than the weird purple? I mean, that was just annoying, too. People would actually use it to annoy people. And this is just much more svelte, more elegant. And more elegant /me for a gentler time. Somebody couldn't wait to go ahead and dinner bone a cow. Yeah, I saw it, thank you. Okay, so what's the supply situation? We got supplies. This looks pretty good. We got a decent pile of stuff here. I'll move the stuff that I put in a separate chest somewhere over here as well. That way everybody can access it. Alright folks, so let me talk briefly about the new chat system. I've been talking not very briefly about the new chat system for a couple of weeks now, and we finally deployed it today. If you type something normal, nothing changes, right? This looks exactly the same as it would have otherwise, but you now have the ability to use the /chan command, and there are a bunch of commands here that you can use to change your chat channel to ignore people. One thing that's important to note here is that all of these chat channels except the local channel are global. That means you can hear them and talk to them on any channel on the server. So if I were to change my channel to /c set OT, this is the off-topic channel, and I were to say something, it automatically goes to the off-topic channel, as you can see with the little OT text there. Now, there are four default channels right now, there's the local channel and you can chat into a channel that isn't your default by just doing /ccl. In this case, cc local. This is the local channel. The little L signifies that it's local and that it can only be seen by people on this server. So I can do that as much as I want, but I can also /chan set local, which means local is now my default channel. Noble Gases has discovered the market channel. The market channel is trade. So you wanted to talk to the market channel, you would do /chan /cc trade. I'd like to buy a puppy. I can also change my default channel to the local channel by doing /chan set trade. Now, trade is my default channel. So you're automatically a member of all of these four channels, right? There will be other channels depending on need, and if you have a good idea for a global channel, let me know. The main idea here is to have channels for specific tribes and clans on TribalCraft, and eventually on here we're going to have a kind of a city system where you can join a group and chat together. But I also now can mute things. I can mute individual channels or people, so if I don't want to listen to DJ anymore, I do /channel mute or /c mute. Actually, I would do ignore because I don't want to mute DJ. I just don't want to hear DJ. Now I'm ignoring DJ, and anything he says, either in a direct message or on any channel that we're both subscribed to, I won't hear. It doesn't matter what channel he's on, I won't hear it. And I can do /c unignore or -i to not ignore DJ. I can also do /c CI for chan ignore, and I can ignore, say, the trade channel. I'm now ignoring the trade channel, so you can post whatever you want in the trade channel. I won't hear you. And again, C/-CI minus channel ignore trade makes me not ignore trade channel. So if you don't want to hear the trade or you don't want to hear the off topic, you can even mute global. You can /C/CI global, and suddenly it's just nice and quiet in your head, and all of the screaming children on the global channel are gone, and everything is just so much nicer. Isn't it nice and quiet? Don't you just love the sound of silence? Of course, I have to unmute myself because I can't leave them alone. There we go. I'm no longer ignoring global. So that's it. You can do /CME. That shows which groups you're on. If you're muted on a channel or if you are ignoring a channel, that'll show up on there. And if you're ignoring players, that'll show up on here as well. You can do C list for a list of all channels with their tags. You can do /CD for details, CDT for details, say modchan. And that'll show you the tag, whether or not the channel is PG, who the owner is, and who the members are. You can't do /CM. What is CM? Oh, mute. You can't mute people. You need to do C ignore. If you want to ignore DJ, you do /CI. Now ignoring noble gases, see? And if I want to unignore him, I do C-I. Mute, there are two kinds of mutes. This is not something you guys need to worry about doing, but moderators can now mute players from everything, or they can mute players from individual channels. So, you know, if you get too salty, we can kick you off global and force you to hang out on local for a while, that kind of thing. The idea here is to have a little more control over where we moderate people. We don't want to have to moderate people everywhere, but like global and local channels should be moderated. That's kind of the basics for the chat system. Like I said, when TribalCraft 3 launches, every tribe will automatically have a chat channel, globally accessible. Also, I'm going to come up with a way for players to be able to have groups for cities here on Doozy or any other vanilla server, and other custom groups for specific reasons. You know, I can create them on the fly. They're easy to make. That's not an issue. But I don't want to clutter it too much. So let me know if there are any specific channels you think would be useful, and I will consider adding them. So what I think we're going to do back here is going to loop around and come back up here. Maybe we just create like a big loop. We could, yeah, what we could do is we could have a big old crossing here. We'd have maybe a big central plaza-ish thing. Then we'll have a line come out here, and we'll connect that up to that one over there. And I don't know if I want to do stairs here. Like I said, I kind of want to avoid stairs as much as I can. But let's see. I could do that. And I guess we could set back the hill a little bit to accommodate that, but I don't know. I don't think it's very pretty. I don't like having staircases like this cut into the terrain. It might be better to move it back maybe like 2 blocks, and then it'll kind of ride over the ridge. So that means that this would be here. This would go like this. I'm just shaping it out right now, trying to get a feel for what this is going to look like. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. And we'll have some supports here or something at the base. Tastes like water. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you here before. You new? If so, awesome. If not, I'm sorry I forgot about you. And under the circumstances, I think we're going to lower this mound 1 more block. This might change. People might decide to renaturalize their areas depending on what they're going to be exhibiting in them, but it's good to have a baseline. Cool, man. Anyways, welcome. If you want to join us, Tastes Like Water, we're on play.1mc3.com. You're welcome to. It's a public server. But if you just want to watch, that's cool too. I stream most days at 6. Been doing so for a couple years now. Nobody's noticed, but that's not the point. Yeah, we've already been at this for an hour. Time flies when you have a magic shovel. Am I like ignoring... No, I'm not ignoring chat. Chat has just gone quiet in chat. I am so not old. I'm old enough to drink.
Older than me.
Yeah, I suppose I am old. Let's see. I'm gonna have to drop some of this dirt off at my local supply chest. Inventory's filling up pretty badly. And remember, guys, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you like what you see, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube. I would appreciate it. Doesn't cost you nothing. If you're already following or subbed, my understanding from all of those tip blogs about how to be successful on YouTube and Twitch is that I need to tell you guys to lick the screen to signify that you like the video. I'm pretty sure it's true because I've been saying it for a week now. And why would I say it if it wasn't true, right? Even if you say I can't join. I'm not the boss of you. You're not even my real dad. So some of these areas could be basically open air, but some of them could be like little fake biomes in glass domes that would contain the creatures. I think what I'll do is I'll come up with a way to protect passive mobs like horses are protected, so they can't be killed if they're named. I am not your real dad. I am almost certainly not your real dad. I am fairly certain that I'm not your real dad. You can't prove that I'm your real dad. That's like the 5 stages of denial right there in one go. You did it. Now you have an unknown disease. Who else has been licking your screen, Crower? Have you been letting strangers lick your screen? I have a good shovel. Noble gave me one. It's an awesome shovel. It's the best shovel. The finest shovel money can buy. I assume. I didn't pay anything for it. But my understanding is that it's an extremely high quality shovel made from only the materials. I thought it was supposed to say finest, but that's what it says on the box here. Made from only the materials. I would like to hear your feedback on the new chat system, guys. Let me know not only what kind of channels you'd like, but what kind of features you'd like. Oh, one thing that has been requested that I'll try to get done is... Call Dr. Phil. One thing... Yes, call Dr. Phil. If you have a Minecraft stream lasting longer than 4 hours, call your doctor. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. What was I talking about? I don't even know. I just spend 2 hours every night babbling to myself in kind of a James Joyce-ish stream of thought. It's a miracle that I even know what game I'm playing, frankly. Called Doctor Who? Exactly. That's right. I would like to hear your feedback anyways on the chat system, especially if anything's broken, but also like required features, requested features, or new channels that you'd like that would make sense. Stately get an anvil. Why? Why do I need an anvil? Tastes like water. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. That's 2 new followers today, folks. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's see if we can get a couple more. That'll make it a totally awesome day. And more slabs, please. I don't have enough inventory for more slabs, please. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to offload some dirt, I guess. Somehow the amount of stuff in my inventory doesn't seem to be going down. So some of these places where we're like right on the edge, you demand your own channel with like only you in it. That sounds like fun. I don't know if I want to let people be able to make their own channels or like buy their own channels with Q-Bucks or something. I have nothing against the idea in theory. I just need to think about what the consequences might be. I do have an owner system in place. So if you do own a channel, you can already manage it yourself. You can add people to it and remove people from it and mute people and the basic stuff that people want to do with their channels. Why are you giving me an anvil? I have no open inventory slots. I guess I don't need these bones. Thank you. Are you trying to weigh me down? Well, for PvE, for example, like here on Doozy, I'd like to be able to basically use the basic clan background stuff from Tribal, which means the ability to create a clan which shares a region. I'm not going to use Tribal's region management because it's too crude for a build server, but I do want to use kind of the same community management features. I think this will help a lot with Tribal because with this system, the channels are all completely cross server, which means that you don't have to worry about what server your teammates are on. You can just... And I dropped a shovel? I don't know what's going on here. I need to offload some of this stuff. It's starting to drive me insane. Alright, take it easy, tastes like water. We'll see you when you get back. That's kind of what I do. It always just kind of ends up being a me talking to myself chill stream. And then at the end we go play some minigames for half an hour or so. Get it out of our system. Keeps us from going to bed angry, right? You're an outsider. You're only an outsider by choice. I mean, if you want to have your own chat channel. I'm just gonna... What's with all these anvils? Is this really necessary? Are we just spamming blocks now? I don't even remember where I put my chests. I was there earlier. So I'm just gonna put them in the build chests here. The hell was that? Birchwood planks, I'm working with those, so okay, we're good. Oh, really? Why? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like we can't break the damn things if we don't need them. I was just a little mystified. Okay, let's get back to the road building. This is awesome. We're having a good time. People have already started name tagging the mobs. That's only ever going to get worse. Thank you for the sub, Stately MC. Wait, that's me. That's the person I am. Thank you, me, for subscribing to me. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a central plaza. Maybe we'll change the flooring material for it, but for now I just kind of want to lay out this shape. And I should use my shovel. I think that's about circular, right? Maybe not. Maybe that's more circular. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems to make more sense. Otherwise, it's just kind of a square. And as you may or may not have learned at school, a square is not a circle. I don't know if that's in Common Core.
It's a squircle.
It's a squircle. Yes. Draw a squircle. Freehand it. That's about right. Just a cool little square. Maybe we'll have like Hipster GFX. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I guess I subbed to myself. I didn't realize I had any free hands to do that with, but I guess I did. So maybe we'll have like a little pagoda here, a central pillar, kind of a roofed area. Yeah, we'll have something in the middle. This is very early stages, man. The only thing we're doing so far is putting down these roads. An anvil. Yeah, we'll put an anvil in the middle of it. It'll be, subscribe. This is literally the best thing ever. Thank you, me. This is very strange. That cloning experiment. What the... Did I just, like, place a wooden slab and it turned into a grass block in front of my eyes? Thanks, Minecraft, for being Minecraft. Alright, we're gonna cut a diagonal here. I'm not exactly sure where. Just kind of don't want too many sharp corners in here. So, as previously stated, I am Stately. This is Play.1MC3.com. I do Minecraft stream here most days at 6 Pacific. It is a public server. You are welcome to join us if you so desire. In fact, I encourage it. But, if you don't want to, or you don't have the Java edition of Minecraft, or you're not at your computer, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube so I can someday become internet famous and prove my mother, who always thought that I would amount to nothing, right. Seems about right, doesn't it? Nice little corner there. You know, I should have listened to what my mother told me. And then somebody has to say, why? What did your mother tell you? Understood. Well, Hipster, thank you for the kind words of encouragement, and we'll still be here tomorrow. Server's been around for 2 years. Hey, 69696969, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The YouTube sub, I should say, because that's not the same as a follow. All right, that looks pretty good. So we got a lot of space to work with here, and if you want to put together an exhibit, Noble, are you managing like who does what with the various exhibits, or are we kind of leaving it up to people? Because I'm personally in favor of like creating separate regions for individual exhibits so that things don't get crazy. And it would be nice if we could have somebody to kind of manage that. Okay, so out here, I don't know, we might put smaller paths in to connect things together. That's not something we need to worry about right now. That's kind of just going to depend on what the actual builds end up looking like. I'm gonna get started on some of the supports in the areas where the trail like drops off a cliff on a side or something like that. One thing we're going to need a fair amount of is leaves. So I don't know if anybody is up to popping down an orchard somewhere. I don't really care too much which color the leaves are. They're not that different. But frankly, I'm okay with birch leaves. They're not unattractive. So if you want to use birch for that, that would be fine. But we're going to need stacks and stacks of leaves. And there should be saplings in the build chest. I keep forgetting where I'm going. I'm going to get some stone right now so that I can build a support wall here and in a few other places. I just keep getting turned around halfway through. You live in the monkey exhibit at your local zoo. You know, there used to be a zoo very close to the campus where I studied, and students got a very, very discounted annual card. So I would occasionally go to the zoo and do my coursework at the gorilla exhibit because, I don't know, I just felt like feeling superior to the gorillas with my academia and book learning, maybe. Mostly it was just really restful. I mean, zoos, places like that, tend to be really quiet when it's not a holiday and not the weekend. And it's kind of nice to just sit around in a zoo doing your coursework. It's a kind of an interesting environment. I think I'm good for food. I might have seen your uncle. It's very possible. Harriet Knuckles, poor posture. What's up, Deej? I am running a little low on food. We need to sleep too. Let's make it day. Make it day. Yay. Alright, excellent. Much better. Remember, guys, we're still having a wallpaper competition. I've been using some of the wallpapers, thumbnails that you guys have come up with for the YouTube thumbnails over the last couple of days, and they look great, so thank you for the ones that you've already provided. You have until Saturday to submit your thumbnails on the Off Topic channel on Discord, and remember, they don't have to be Nova skins. You can make something yourself, you can use screenshots. I wouldn't mind a little bit of variety. So, you know, if you want to draw something or you want to use in-game screenshots or renders, that would be awesome. And remember, the prize for the favorite thumbnail, in my sole discretion, I might add, because that's how I roll, yo, is a copy of Fallout New Vegas on Steam. I know, it's not a very new game. When I announced that, like 3 people on the server were like, "What? Are you kidding me? Why would you inflict that upon us?" One was convinced it doesn't run on Windows 10, and... Anyways, Fallout New Vegas is one of the best games ever made, and anybody who tells me otherwise will have to answer to me.
Meh.
Is kind of the point I was trying to make. Alright, let's see. I'm just spamming crafting tables all over the place because I can't be arsed to go looking for them. What should we do here? What I was thinking is we'd have a bunch of inverted arches, but the thing is they don't... You can't really see that they're inverted arches from this side. It would look good from the other side, from the water side. I guess what we need really is just something to put a fence on. So let's not worry about... Let's not argue about who killed who. And let's just put this up. So I mean teeny tiny little arches. Is Zex trying to kill me? Alright, well, that's lovely. This map, Hipster, is about 7 weeks old now. This launched within a couple of days of 1.12 coming out. It's a big map. There's still a lot to see and a lot to explore. We haven't by any stretch of the imagination finished it off yet. So if you want to join, you absolutely still should. There is plenty left to do. What we normally do is whenever a new major release comes along, we release a new vanilla map. Or, you know, semi-vanilla. It's got the basic protections and stuff. It's not, strictly speaking, 100% vanilla. Because you can't run 100% vanilla public servers. It just doesn't work. Everybody will constantly be blowing stuff up. And then we have our permanent server PvE, which doesn't get a whole lot of gameplay anymore. We have our tribal server, which is an experimental server still. And we should have a new beta of Tribal coming along in the next few weeks, which should be exciting. Looking forward to that. Okay, that actually looks pretty decent, right? It's a simple little build, but it's pretty decent. The only problem is, because the blocks behind those are slabs, you're looking at the dirt on the other side. So I'm thinking maybe we make an exception to the slab rule and fill this in, but we don't have to do that right now. 6 months. It is not 6 months old, Crower. 1.12 wasn't released 6 months ago. Y'all can be as sarcastic as you want as long as you're accurate about it. Okay, alright, and we had another place where we probably want to put something down in the way of supports. Hey, Creeper, how you doing? What'd you do, Deej? You made an anvil swastika. Well done. Whatever, dude. You put down 4 anvils and you want me to come over and look at it. I don't share personal information. Old enough to drink. Alright, so over here we want to do something with the staircase up here as well. I don't need to explain to you guys that we're not having a display of anvils in the middle of a square in a zoo, do I? I mean, I bloody well hope I don't have to explain that. Maybe we'll try kind of the same thing here. Let's see how it looks. I think it might be kind of attractive. I have to what? What do I have to? I wish I were 43. I don't know. You have to. Floofy's is like, you have to. You have to explain everything. Fortunately, I don't have to explain everything. Let's see. Nope, not here. Here. And then we'll do just kind of a tiny little rail at the top. Not like that. That. Of course, there's no problem if you're 17. We don't have, like, age rules on here. We don't enforce any specific requirements in that regard. All we ask is that you don't behave like you're 9. Which is a tall order for some people, to be honest. That's too much to ask for in some cases. As long as you're respectful and not a complete douche nozzle. We don't care. That looks pretty good. This corner's a little weird, but we'll worry about that later. Right? It's like how the freshmen are getting younger every year. Nobody really understands how it happens, but it's a universally observed fact that the freshmen get younger every year. Late 60s, wow. Like, I remember the Beatles old. Okay, so that's decent for now. We obviously still have massive amounts of work to do here, but I think what I'd like to do is maybe take a quick break from this for 15-20 minutes, and then go do some ToyBox towards the end of the stream. Because we have been working on this for a while now, and I kind of haven't been off this island all stream. Doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work. They like want to come over to help, but they always just end up hindering instead. Alright, where should we head? Let's head over to spawn. Oh, you know what we haven't done yet? We haven't checked out Noble Gas's Check 4 machine. Check 4. Connect 4. He made a Connect 4 machine over at spawn, and I've seen it from a distance, but I haven't played on it yet, so let's head over to spawn for a bit. I got a boat. I'm gonna take the boat to, where is the portal? Nearest portal is north of here, right? South of here? And DJ's kind of gotten into that being irritating mode that he occasionally gets into. Oh, you know what, guys? I was looking at this going, hey, something ain't right here. 1.12 came out, which is great. We had a little bit of compatibility trouble earlier, but you should be okay to connect to everything with 1.12.1 or 1.12 for now. Eventually, 1.12 should go away, but we're not there yet. In the meantime, I'm not 100% sure if the crafting menu works yet. I haven't been able to update the actual server to 1.12, just the compatibility layer. I need to check real quick, so I have to tab out. Bear with me just a second. I only have 2 screens here, and one of them is full of streaming statistics and chat windows. You like Zex's skin? Zex is kind of a chocolate Cyberman, but it is kind of a cool skin. I'm just trying to work out where on Earth the portal is. Northwest of here, alright. So we need to head... well, we need to head out of here for one. I'm not sure I'm doing this right. What the hell is that? Is this... that's not natural, right? Somebody's been digging that out. Because that's not something you see in natural terrain generation. It looks freaky. Yes, you two must die. Isn't there a creeper behind me? That's crazy. I mean, it's partially lighting effect, but it looks really cool. I'm in favor of this, but it's a distraction. Isn't? Yeah, when I got a little closer, it looked more natural. From a distance, it very much looked like somebody put a lot of trouble into making it look natural, but it's cool. My skin? My skin is actually something I made myself for the occasion. This has been my skin, or a variant thereof, for a while. A friend of mine, a friend of the server's, actually DJ is doing that thing again. Made me an updated version recently with the jacket on a second layer so I can take it off, which is kind of neat. Alright, anyway, I went the wrong way there. We are still trying to get back to spawn. Got distracted by a pretty hill. That happens. Get used to it. Zexarian Cyberman. No, pretty sure it's a chocolate Cyberman. And we're back at the zoo. Only now we're going the right way. Enjoy the show. Do I have... Yeah, I have a passenger. Do you? Is it cool? Or is it just kind of sucky? I don't know, man. This seems like a long way away. Am I going the right way? Yeah, there it is. I'm pretty sure that's where the portal lives. Like I said before, it would be nice if eventually we can run a railroad from spawn to the zoo. But that's not going to be our first priority. That's not one that comes up very often. I think it's here. If we don't build a railroad, it's going to be a very, very difficult zoo to reach. Eee! No, this is not a new song. In case you're wondering where all this wonderful music comes from, I basically just put the entire YouTube music library on shuffle. Because every time I try anything that isn't part of the official YouTube music library, even if it's no longer under copyright, I had an awesome selection of big band music a while back that had fallen out of copyright in the 60s. Got 37 copyright claims. And this was, you know, music that's in the public domain. Alright, to spawn. Let's check out this new contraption. After that, I'll show some of the new ticket features. I know I talked about them briefly, but I want to show y'all what I'm talking about. Did I ever check out your channel? I think I did. Not 100% sure. If there's anything specific you'd like me to look at, just post a URL for me. I'd be happy to. Just a little sniping practice. You're extra salty these last couple of days, Crower. You swallow a bug? I get a lot of those. I mean, like half of the comments I get on YouTube are, hey, awesome stream, I just discovered you, please check out my channel, followed by a URL. Do you stream Minecraft, or do you do other stuff? I should do other stuff. Not exclusively other stuff, but I should occasionally play some other games. I always have good ideas for other games to play. And it never quite seems to happen because there's always more that needs to be done on the server. Just kind of... It's kind of frustrating occasionally. I mean, it's nice that there's a server to go to and lots of cool stuff to do on here. But every now and then I wouldn't mind just sitting down and playing some Kerbal Space Program or something. You do video editing, Crower? Are you any good at it? Is more accurately what I was going to ask. Empyrean, there's Space Maid, which I talked about a little on Discord, which seems kind of cool. It's kind of a crossing between Minecraft and Empyrean by the look of it. So this is the bank. A couple of you were asking about the currency system and things like that earlier. This device here exchanges your diamond for Q-Bucks. I can show you. Every time you click it with the diamond, you'll get 9 Q-Bucks. 34. And the Q-Bucks, you use them at cash registers. You click a cash register, not this one because this one's for sale, to buy stuff. And we have our shopping district over here as well on this little floating village. And we have a few empty plots still left in the shopping village, so if you want to shop, or run a shop rather, go ahead and ask me. Let's see what's available here. 2 Q-Bucks for 64 rotten flesh, and 1 Q-Buck for 64 bones. The rotten flesh actually isn't bad, because you can sell that stuff to priest villagers. And 64 of them will get you on average maybe 1.5 emeralds. So you're basically 3 Q-Bucks for 2 emeralds. That's not a bad deal. It's kind of irritating that a lot of players haven't put up little signs or anything saying what they're selling. Why are you ringing at me? Stop it. Nobody who I ever want to talk to calls anyway. It's always just completely random numbers I've never seen before. What are we doing? 1v1-3? 1v3? Connect 4. Yes, the Connect 4 machine. That's why we're here, remember? My shop is... Oh, my books are sold out. And this is... What is this? Efficiency 4 book for 20. That should sell eventually. That's my little shop there. I don't have a whole lot going on. I'm more about buying stuff from other people. But there are some really nice little shops here. Some nice designs. We kind of relax the pixel art rules here at the shop. Alright, you can go first, DJ. You can go first. Go ahead. Go! Go! Press a button! /C set global. Alrighty. Okay. Yellow side, red side goes. I'm not sure what that means. Also, I'm apparently not very good at Connect 4. What are you guys doing? Just kind of standing there? Okay. Be that way. See if I care. Let's see. Do I care about that? And that's a winner. A winner is me. GG. So there's a release lever somewhere. How does the redstone on this work? Where does this stuff end up? Okay, there's hoppers here. So it falls and it probably breaks on a torch or something, then it just goes into a return chest? Yeah, just goes into a return chest. There's no cycling mechanism or anything, so I'm thinking it occasionally needs to be refilled. Although you could, in theory, set up a hopper elevator. I mean a dropper elevator and an auto sorter up there, and you could have it circle back around. That would be cool. That's very cool, Noble. That's a great build. Blazing Gamer's Shop of Wondrous Ideas. 64 sugar canes is a wondrous idea. No, this is neat. I like this. This is a fun little build. Looks like something you can build in like half an hour or so if you know how. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to my base real quick and get a little bit of food going. Oh, it doesn't even dispense. You actually have to pile this stuff up at the top. I figured maybe it used dispensers. I think you could do a fully automatic version of this. I wouldn't... Dragon Lagan, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I wouldn't know how to score it. I mean, you could do a system that cycles all of the sand around and always makes sure that there's sand in the right place, I think. Well, you can't dispense a block, right? You can't dispense a sand block. So, I guess you couldn't. It's an interesting thought, though. Hey, thank you for the sub, Dragon Lagan. I appreciate it. Good turnout today on Twitch and YouTube. If, by the way, you find me talking to people on chat that you don't see in your chat, it's because I simultaneously stream on both Twitch and YouTube. They're still playing. Wait, are they done? Did Zex win? I missed it. I didn't see it. But yeah, hey, appreciate it, Dragon Lagan. Thank you. Very cool. Who knows? Someday I might be internet famous. After all, I've only been doing this for 2 years. I'm not very good at promotion, or streaming, or Minecraft, which is probably why I'm not internet famous. Oh, hey, Steph's got his shop starting. Let's see what he's got going on. Slime blocks. Steph's got a slime farm going. I mean, that's not cheap, but somebody's got a slime farm going, which is awesome. Because he talks to himself. Yes, I do talk to myself. This is true.
He has 3, as far as I've been told.
He has 3 slime farms or 3 slime chunks?
The latter.
Cool. Have to come check it out one of these days. You know, we haven't worked on the rail line in a while either. That's also something. Actually, yeah, you can. We're on play.1mc3.com in the top left there. And it is a public server, so you are welcome to join us. We are on /doozy, which is our newish 1.12 vanilla PvE server. I don't talk to myself, I talk to you guys. I mean, when I'm not streaming, I talk to myself. When I'm streaming, I'm explicitly talking to literally everybody in the world. Except for those of you who chose not to tune in. And to those 7 billion of you who chose not to tune in, bad form, bad form. Oh, I missed him. Did he drop anything? Do I care? Am I going to walk all the way over there for 8 XP? Maybe, no, and no in that order. It was just turned private. Crower! Stop being a troll. Crower's being a troll today. Welcome, Dragon. Spelling is hard. So come on over to /doozy. Zex has that like shortcutted to a function key somewhere. Savior, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I will try to remember to check out your YouTube channel after the stream, but I appreciate the Crower's just being Crower. I do not have 700 subs, by the way. I think I have 300 on YouTube now. So if you were watching earlier in the week, we finally got this tunnel taken care of. I'm pretty pleased with it. The pathing still isn't quite done. It mostly still needs some lighting. just to pretty everything up. Really? Are we having a little lag spike here today? We don't do lag spikes. 19.98 ticks per second, folks. That was probably network congestion, which is also a thing. You can be at 20 ticks per second. If you don't have enough bandwidth, it can still be lagging. So many things to take into consideration. What? /m. Duh. 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 Da da. Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. This is the happy music. I'm so sick to death of all of this background music. If you haven't seen it before, guys, this is my base. Well, my temporary base. This is kind of the start of my base. I haven't been back here in a couple days, so probably a good idea to get some more food going on. I don't really need to unload anything right now, except maybe put my elytra in here along with the extra fireworks. Oh, and I have a new flower. I have Noble Gas's flower now. How am I doing on Block Assassin, actually? Am I in 3rd place? No, I don't think so. I didn't see any Block Assassin flare. Huh, I'll have to check that out. Been having some trouble with talking is hard today. Nah, creeper. Camouflage creeper. Didn't notice me for some reason. Been having some trouble with the script variables in some situations. They've been occasionally disappearing. Somebody's been AFKing here. This is our public iron farm, by the way. So, you know, if you don't have any money and you can't or won't go mining, you can come AFK at the iron farm for a little while. I don't think you get as much iron AFKing at the farm as you would just mining. But if you're like really, really lazy and you can auto fish at the same time, which is an extra bonus, it's like a twofer. Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm right by my bed. I can't rest now. There are monsters nearby. Alright, I'll go out on a patrol, murder some monsters, and... Oh, you? How did you even get here? What are you doing inside my ostensibly secured house? There we go. Now it's daytime. Alright, I'm going to get some food going, and I'm going to chop down some oaks here. Or at least check to see if I have any oak logs. But I think once I've got my food set up, we're going to head over to ToyBox for a couple of rounds of whatever we feel like playing on ToyBox. I had a little bit of trouble with ToyBox because it's way behind version-wise. It's still on 1.9. And in fairness, at some point I am going to have to update it. I know that, but look at all of this. But I'm not looking forward to it because it's hugely complicated and there have been a lot of fairly major changes since 1.9, so it's going to take a very long time to convert anything. So what I ended up having to do is disable the color codes in the custom chat channels on ToyBox. I can't get them to display properly. Not a big deal. It's irritating, it irks me, but it's not a big deal. Alright, let's get some wheat to the cows so that we can then proceed to kill the cows and not run out of cows. I know how much you guys like to watch me farm. Is this weird? Am I... Yeah, this is just dry, isn't it? Well, that's an easy fix, but I'm not quite sure how that happened. Just miscalculated somewhere along the line. Yeah, you're a bad seed. Remember, guys, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube and you want to join us, the URL is play.1mc3.com. I stream here every day around 6. Except for the days that I don't. In fairness, I usually manage like 5 days a week. So you're always welcome to join us on Twitch or YouTube. If you like what you see, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube. And if you're already subbed or already follow me, what was that? Hello. How you doing? Did you come to visit? Here, have a sunflower. Do you not want a sunflower? Sunflowers are pretty. What is this? Huh. I'm a little unsure what's going on here. Hey, Dragon. How you doing, man? Have to go grab a hoe and try it again. That's weird, though. I mean, I know this is not 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not dry. Is it not light enough? Maybe I need to put a torch down here. That might help. I mean, it's daytime. It shouldn't just pop out during the daytime, right? But that did seem like not enough light. Let's see. Come on, I know I have a hole around here somewhere. I'm too lazy to make a new one. I'm not really too lazy to make a new one, but I'd rather not. Here's my hoe! If you're looking for specific players in-game, you can just do /map. You can also do /map followed by a player name. That'll show you a map that remains centered on the player you're watching. Makes it pretty easy to find them most of the time. Alright, I guess we're making a new hoe. Whatever. Now I need some iron, and can't find any of that. Oh, here's plenty of iron. All the iron a person could possibly want for his homemaking needs. Which is 2. Okay. Had a bit of a mystery thing going on here, so I'm going to try it again, and I don't know. I thought it was weird. Well, it's okay now. So, maybe it was the light. Maybe it was just weird. Maybe it was just Minecraft being Minecraft. Anyway, I don't need this. I need to feed the horsies. I mean, the cows, because cows are delicious and horses aren't. So, I got good news for all of you and bad news for about 1/3 of you. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of cows here right now. Maybe I'm going to have to make do with carrots for a little while, or potatoes also. I hate it when that happens. How many torches have I accidentally placed here? Like all of them? All the torches? I don't even need to have a torch in my offhand right now because I'm running 112 and Optifine isn't out for 112 yet, so I'm not actually getting any benefit out of this. Here, put one up. What is with these cows? They are really eager to get fed. It's like I haven't fed them in a week. Maybe that's because I haven't fed them in a week. Oh, dragon. Sad face. Alright, y'all happy, y'all fed. It's your lucky day. I have decided that today I'm a vegetarian. I'm just going to bake some potatoes. I don't have enough cows. I slaughtered a bunch of them a while back because I needed some food fast. And I guess I haven't been breeding them up again. It's a little derpy, but whatever. I like my little farm, though. It's bucolic. Yeah, still got a couple steaks waiting in here. Alright, well, once that's done, I'll be okay for a little while. What do you guys think? You want to head on over to ToyBox for a couple rounds? Hoping it works. I guess we're about to find out. I tried to update the relevant script stuff earlier today, and the server version is so Testing 1, 2. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I dropped my audio there for a second. I'm not sure what happened. Had to tab in and out again, and then it came back. All right, let's play some Hunger Games again. It's like the only game we ever play anymore. Ah! I fell on my keys. And I don't see any chests. Not finding chests in a Hunger Games game is always bad. Now, the good news is Noble isn't here, so somebody else has a chance of winning. I don't know, he might still win somehow. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that's bad. Okay, this is a decent view. Hopefully I'll be able to find something from up here. Well, something just spawned. Right down there. There it is. See, sometimes the spawn particles actually work. I mean, that was a terrible chest, don't get me wrong. One pair of boots. You're out of the map. You're out of the map and very distraught about it, too. Lots of capital letters and everything. Well, at least I have boots. I'll die with my boots on. You hate how it's in sky. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. More boots and 2 elytras. Fantastic. I'm not even sure where I'm going with this throw. I might be dead. Oh, I'm dead. I am totally dead. Crap. Yeah, you can, and I just did. Because I'm smart. SMRT smart. Has all of the other sound died? I mean, I can hear myself now, but now all of my desktop audio's gone. What is going on here? There is weirdness afoot.
You're dead in Discord.
Alright, I'm not sure what exactly the deal is here, but it's not a big deal. We do without audio for the last couple minutes of the stream. That's better than... Alright, Rainbow versus DJ for the win. GG. Maybe I should turn my volume up. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Alright, let's do something different, though. I'm kind of Hunger Gamed out. We can do Inferno. That's always fun. Classic Deathmatch is okay, too. Just vote for something. I don't want to do Hunger Games again. What's up, Crower? Stop at 6. I don't know if we have enough votes. I think it might be going back to Hunger Games. Let's check in with the scorebook while we're at it, see if there's any new interesting stuff going on, other than Noble Gas is walking away with the lead on almost everything. Diamond King has more wins on Hunger Games so far than Noble does. You came running because you heard Inferno? Excellent. Go you. But I'm not 100% sure we switched. 24 on Hunger Games. That's not the beta. Blockbreaker, Checkpoint Race, Farm Raid, Forager, Forager Times, Bunny Bash. Alright, let's go check in with the overall scores. Down here, these are our total win-loss ratios for all competitors who've played at least 5 games in the last 60 days. Noble Gas is at 85%, Mason's at 81%, Oof Ouch at 75%, and I am not even on the list is how bad I am, ladies and gentlemen. I suck at this. Alright, it's clearly not going back to Inferno because this is taking way too long. We're doing Hunger Games again. But we can vote before the game starts. Inferno, people. Please vote for Inferno. Fine. I don't like to do this, but it's starting to irritate me. Right? Variety is good. It's nice to have different games to play. We don't have to play the same one over and over again. Public chocolate? I don't know who said public chocolate. The chocolate's private. There might be a couple of M&Ms left in the car seat though. They may be a little melty, but I'm sure they taste fine. I have a public server, but private chocolate. I miss Chalks too. Chalks was fun. Chalks never got over the 1.9 combat. He basically left as soon as we went from 1.8 to 1.9 and kind of never came back. Alright, so Hunger Games, if you haven't played it before, is a 5-minute Nether UHC with kits. There's no health restoration, but you may or may not have a potion depending on the kit you selected. And since PvP hasn't started yet, you don't need to go killing each other just yet. There is a cost associated with purling because you don't get that health back. Oh, somebody pissed off a Zig. They're not mad at me, thankfully. Oh, wait, a couple of them are. That's okay. Yeah, Floofy's idea of playing this game is just to piss off the Zigs and run. Which I'm kind of okay with. Whoa, careful there. I don't want to lose too much health. I still got a lot of work to do here. Bye, Crower. So long. Murderer. Kind of supposed to murder people. That's kind of the whole point of the game. Okay, so it's me and Zex. And all the zombies in the world. I don't know where Zex is. He cheeses it occasionally. So he might be hiding in a wall somewhere. I stately don't roll that way. Crud. Crud. Double crud. Gotta keep away from the zigs. Alright, that looks like a good keeping away from the zig spot. No, they can't get to me. They're all very confused. But I still need to find and murder Zex. And he could be anywhere. Ziggies love me. This is absolutely true. These guys, yeah, they have no idea. Oh, Zex is over there. Just watch where the zigs are looking. I got plenty of arrows. I can waste a few. Oh, he hit me. Alright, we're going to be like that. I shall get some cover myself as well. I'm not as good as taking cover as Zex, apparently. Because now I'm suddenly at half health, and that's kind of irksome. He does have a much better location than me. Although that was a hit. That's good. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm not winning this. There's only a minute and a half left, and I have a heart and a half. So that's not good. Don't engage in sniper duels if you don't... Oh, crud. Is applesauce on burgers allowed? Yes, applesauce on burgers is allowed. Applesauce on your french fries is outright recommended. That said, I do make a good ramen. You know it, man. You were looking at the Ramen King. Alright, let's do this one again. That one was kind of dissatisfying. A lot of people ended up getting knocked out early on, and I didn't manage to put up much of a fight. French fries and ice cream. That's not my thing, but I know there are people who like French fries with soft serve. While we're here, let's take a second to thank the 3 most recent contributors to the server. Zex, Doge, Solus. Thank you all for chipping in. What was that, Zippy? I think Zippy might just be on voice activation. But yeah, thanks guys for helping out. If you do want to get your own flair and help the server out, type /buy in game. There are plenty of different flares to choose from, starting at $2.50. There are no in-game advantages. We don't roll that way. It's just flair and a couple of emote commands that are kind of a nice little add-on. But you do get our gratitude. Gratitude is good, right? You can. We have a couple of packages on BuyCraft, starting at $2.50. Wendy's Frosty. You know, I almost never go to Wendy's. I'm not sure why. Don't know. I don't dislike their chili. It's decent chili. Some of their food's pretty good. I just never go there. I think maybe it's because the shops always look like they've escaped from the 1980s and are somewhat the worse for wear. Subscription drive will start this weekend. Ah, gear. Me gusta. There's not many chests on Inferno, but sometimes you get lucky. I do not want to be stuck on slowstone. Alright, let's try to get an idea of what's going on here. That was a terrible shot. I mean, it's hard to lead at this kind of distance. But I'm... okay. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. It's raining angry zigs from the roof, which is kind of weird. Well, he's not coming for me, that's surprising. Oh. Now they're mad. Somebody pissed off the zigs again. Zex, you need to stop cheesing it. It's incredibly boring. That's how you want to play it. How are you? Oh, there we go. I was like, how is he still alive? GG. You got one kill. Your computer crashed your game. Wendy's. All right, fine, Zippy. We will go and have Frosties and French fries. I might not put them both in my mouth at the same time, though. I hope you don't mind. All right, I'm going to let you guys vote. I'm going to vote for what I kind of want to play, which is Checkpoint Race. But if you guys vote for something else, that's fine too. I am sorry to hear that, Floofeast, but thank you for coming by and, you know, enraging the zigs for us. Somebody's got to do it. I don't think we have enough votes for anything other than more Inferno. Do we have any open tickets? We have one from Crower / ticks close 17. Please don't abuse the ticketing system. I have a little counter built in here. I thought that might help the moderators stay motivated. Alright, so tank kit again, I guess. I am going to try to balance these kits a little bit. Do you guys agree with Noble Gases that the tank kit is too powerful compared to the other ones? Should it be toned down? Because Noble's the only one who's really been vocal about it. I didn't delete what? Alright, guys. Yeah, me too. Although, well, I won one, right? I shouldn't complain. Alright, let's see if we're going to get lucky and find another chest today. I don't know if this goes anywhere. It goes to the... Oh, hey, check it out. There's actually a fortress here. Now, I don't think we have a shrinking map on this game mode. So I'm... No, it looks okay. It doesn't look like it's shrinking. So I think I might actually go and just check out the fortress for funsies. You never know, I might find some gear in here. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things are not apparently going to happen today. It was worth a look. Now I have to get back to where everybody else is, though, because it's pretty obvious I'm off on my own here. And there's 2 people need killing. Oh, there's a fortress here as well. Have we marked this as a good seed? Okay. Because seeds where fortresses are built in, I am in favor of. I don't see anybody. I see, for some strange reason, a chicken over there. For reasons I cannot begin to comprehend, I see a chicken. You're spectating the chicken. And why not? All right. That wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. GG. All right, again, you guys want to vote for something else? We'll play something else. I am going to vote for Checkpoint Race again. And we're still not getting enough votes. Somebody ain't voting. Somebody wants to keep playing Inferno forever. Alright, another round of Inferno. This is going to be the last game of the night, folks. Tomorrow we'll be back. We'll do some more work on the zoo and hopefully get started on some of the exhibits. That should be awesome. Fetching some of these animals is going to be time-consuming and vaguely frustrating. Alright, well, you know what? I played the tank the entire time. I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to play the scout. Alright, floofs, take it easy. Get some rest. Talk to you soon. Remember, guys, that URL is play.1mc3.com, like in the top left of the screen. If you want to join us, feel free. We're on our minigame server right now, but we mostly do PvE and vanilla worlds, and we got a new 112 world going that's launched about 6 weeks ago. You're welcome to join us on there. And, you know, if you don't want to, if you just want to watch or you can't join us because, well, because you're not at your computer or because, I don't know. Like, I need to sit around thinking up reasons why you can't join us here. My sales pitches are terrible, guys. I need help. Anyway, consider following me on Twitch or subbing on YouTube as well if you like what you see on the stream here. I stream every day around 6. Been doing so for years now. Still not internet famous for some reason. That was a poor shot. I think I have some company incoming. Oh, there goes Rainbow. I don't think I need to worry too much about Rainbow. Oh, right, with the shooting. I should probably keep moving. Alright, so this kit isn't all that useful if you don't have some kind of terrain control going on. And I've set myself on fire. GG! I jumped in my own lava. We can do one more round of something, I guess. I still have some time. Let's, some classic deathmatch. Can we get votes for that, at least? Between the 5 of us, can we get 2 votes for classic deathmatch? We can't get people to vote for anything today. Oh, there we go. Alright, classic deathmatch. That's progress. So this is a basic deathmatch game. You start with your kit. First player to get 5 kills wins it. And that's kind of all you need to know. It's kind of more fun as a casual game because you know, you're never out of it. You keep on respawning. All right, let's do this. Warrior, Ranger. Ranger gets dogs, which are fun, but they don't always work right. Sometimes they just don't realize that they're expected to, you know, attack. I'm going to go with the tank again, I think. See how it goes. I don't have a whole lot of seeds for this one because we moved it from a vanilla terrain generator to the city world generator. But this looks like a decent map. I have no problems with this map. Should be fun. It's like a permanent hobby of people waiting for the server to come back up, is just hitting the glass. You can't break it, but people do it anyway. Alright. It's 30 seconds until PvP, so we don't need to stand here. I need to find a good location. Seven seconds until PvP. See, now it's getting urgent. Nice. Kind of got him stuck there. Then you can cause some damage. Oh, let's team up on Zex. Wait, I said team up on Zex, not team up on me. Alright, well, I'm screwed. I am, as they say, boned. Ha! Ha! I got the regen buff for that, too. Take it any day of the week. Alright. Oh, I was so close to getting Crower. And DJ has joined the fray. So because this isn't like a last man standing game, you can actually just join a game in progress. It's kind of disadvantageous to you to do so, but you know, when you're streaming, people are just trying to have a little bit of fun. Come on, Zippy. Die already. I haven't got all day. Ah, Zippy got me. He was down to nothing, too. One more hit would have done it. But hey, if wishes were horses, right? Alright, so we got 2 people with 2 kills so far. Zippy's green, EJ isn't. I'm trying to sneak a kill here. Alrighty. Come on, Zippy. Zippy does not want to get hit today. He's jittery as anything. And again, so am I. Ah! Zippy won it. GG. Good one, Zippy. Alright, folks. That's pretty much going to have to do it for today. So, thank you all for tuning in. You've wasted another perfectly good 2 hours out of your life watching me stream, and you're welcome to do the same thing again tomorrow. But for now, on behalf of myself and Crower, Zex and Zippy, Rainbow, everybody else here, thank you all for joining us here at Play.1MC3.com, and we will see you next time. Alright, wave at the camera, Rainbow. Alright guys, take it easy. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Ciao.